Ozzy Osbourne announced his retirement from touring permanently last year after cancelling a string of planned dates and sadly shared that spinal issues have left him weak. However, wife Sharon has announced that he will perform 2 final shows in his hometown of Birmingham. The poignant final shows will mark the first time that he has set foot on stage since 2022, when he summoned up the strength to appear at Birmingham's Commonwealth Games, followed by an NFL game performance in the USA. It will also be the last for the 75-year-old, who has recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, to add to his spinal woes. Sharon confirmed, as reported in the Mirror, "He won't tour again, but we are planning on doing 2 more shows to say goodbye, as he feels like I have never said goodbye to my fans and I want to say goodbye properly." Seemingly suggesting that he'll take to the stage at Aston Villa Football Club's Stadium Villa Park, she continued, "We will do it in Aston Villa, where Ozzy is from. His voice is still absolutely perfect," she remarked, adding that he has been keeping up with singing lessons despite his time away from the stage. "He has all these melodies in his head," Sharon marveled, adding, "Even if you don't like his music, you can't not like Ozzy, he just draws you in." The Black Sabbath frontman had originally injured himself during a horrific quad bike crash more than 20 years ago, while a subsequent fall at his home in 2019 exacerbated existing issues. Despite initially having high hopes he'd be able to return to touring, a string of 3 operations, stem cell treatments, endless physical therapy sessions, and most recently groundbreaking cybernetics, HAL, treatment failed to help as much as he'd hoped. It was with a heavy heart that he went on to share the sad news of his retirement from touring almost a year ago. Back in February 2023, he told Instagrammers, "This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to share with my loyal fans. As you may all know, 4 years ago this month I had a major accident, where I damaged my spine. My one and only purpose during this time has been to get back on stage. I am honestly humbled by the way you've all patiently held onto your tickets for all this time, but in all good conscience I have now come to the realization that I'm not physically capable of doing my upcoming European, UK tour dates, as I now know I couldn't deal with the travel required," he admitted. "Never would I have imagined that my touring days would have ended this way," Ozzy, who is known as the Prince of Darkness, added. "My team is currently coming up with ideas for where I will be able to perform without having to travel from city to city and country to country." It now looks as though Sharon is helping to put those plans into action, after she made her comments about Ozzy's comeback during her Cut the CP tour in London this week. The show will travel to Birmingham on Wednesday and then return to London again over the weekend.